Hello everybody, it is Emery48 here and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing something sports related that I did for the college hockey season. I went to a bunch of college hockey games last season, and this year I decided to document my time going to Boston Red Sox games because there are a few examples of this throughout the year. I enjoy baseball. I think when the Red Sox are doing well, baseball is probably my favorite sport. When they're not doing well, it's probably hockey. But that's fine. Baseball is a lot of fun, and this is a year that the Red Sox have been in the hunt, at the very least, for the playoffs. I am recording this a little bit before the season has actually ended, I don't actually know the result of the last couple of days before this is being uploaded, so they may be out of the playoffs by now. But hopefully, they're still in it, and they are looking good going into the wild card. But this is my recap of regular season games that I went to for the Boston Red Sox this year. We start all the way back in April on the 18th. Chicago White Sox came into Boston, into Fenway Park, and we had Perez versus Dobbins, and the Red Sox ended up winning that game 10-3. Now, Dobbins is a pitcher that I wish was able to stay healthy this year, because he was a fun pitcher to watch. He pitched pretty well, and not to mention, he really kind of re-sparked that Red Sox-Yankee rivalry, talking a bit of smack before his start, and backing it up with some good pitching. So he's a pitcher I'm looking forward to having back next year, on top of all the youth and, the big three, I guess, in Red Sox starters of Crochet, Giolito, and Bello. We advance forward into May. On to May 2nd, the Minnesota Twins are in Boston. And we get Ryan versus Bello. So my first Bello appearance. And the Red Sox win that one 6-1. Move again another month, June 18th. This time, I travel with the Red Sox. Well, not in the same plane, but to the same place. Boston Red Sox at Seattle Mariners. And it's a Crochet day. And like many Crochet days, it's a very low-scoring game. 3-1 Red Sox win. Pretty quiet game offensively. Marcelo Meyer home run, which is fun to watch. Another young kid that I wish didn't get hurt. What can you say? Enjoyed the stadium. Crowd was pretty close to evenly split, realistically. Really good Red Sox contingent out in Seattle. And I have already done a video documenting more about my trip to Seattle, including trying a Seattle dog, in another video. So I'm not going to go too deep into detail on that game. I then don't go to baseball for about 3 months. For really no particular reason. But September, I really made a push to get back into going to baseball games with the game on September 12th, New York Yankees at Boston Red Sox. We get Hill versus Giolito, 4-1 Yankees win into my first loss witnessed in person this year. Hill no-hit the Red Sox through 6 innings and then got pulled. The bullpen gave up the only hits, and honestly, from what I remember of the game, Eaton's home run could have been the only hit the Red Sox got. A Judge homer in the first put the Yankees in the lead, and they never looked back, and that's just tough. Like, no one on, you're gonna pitch to Judge in the first, and he just hit a home run. It was tough. It was a good energy and fun atmosphere. The crowd was really into it. Just not much happened. The most cheering that happened was Pedro Martinez coming out after a big old montage of him hitting a few Yankee players and striking them out before the game started. And when your biggest cheer is pregame, you didn't play very well. Back-to-back walks to start the 6th inning, with Hill still pitching. Really gave the most noise in game, and then they ended up double stealing, getting on to second and third. But getting no runs off of it is just incredibly disappointing. And it's kind of been how the Red Sox have been feeling all September, maybe even a little bit farther back in August. Just a lot of left on base. And that didn't change in the next game that I went to, September 18th. Just the Athletics, no team name, at the Boston Red Sox. Another Bayo day, and he just didn't start well, gave up 3 before he even got an out. 5-3, bad loss. No one really played well. Still couldn't get any runs. Rough first from Bayo. 5 runs, you're not totally disappointed by that pitching performance as a total outing. Not all from Bayo as a total team outing. 3 runs scored is just not going to cut it. I had considered going to the first game of the Tigers series on the 26th, but chose against it. The ticket prices were kind of close to Red Sox Yankees prices, and I get it. The Tigers are a division, a playoff team, most likely. It's a series where we're fighting for the playoffs, so I understand why the tickets were so high, but it was something I passed up this year. Hoping to be at wild card games, depending on which city they end up in, because that's a big factor. But hoping to be able to watch Red Sox baseball deep into October. Let me know if you've been to any games this year at Fenway Park or at any other stadium. Doesn't have to be a Red Sox game. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.